So always make sure you unplug your machine before you work on it. So we have our Whirlpool washer here, and it was throwing an error code of F02, which is basically a failure to drain the water within a specified time, I believe 8 minutes. This is model number GHW9300PW4, and if you look inside here, all those little bits and pieces, that is actually from a rug. It is the rubber backing from a rug. So took apart the back of this unit to take a look inside because I wasn't sure what to look for, and found where the pump assembly is right here in the front. Here's the pump motor. Here's a housing for a filter or a strainer, if you want to call it that. It looks like something like this. So here's a bunch of junk in there. Well, that's not all of it. Found some pens and so forth, and some miscellaneous pieces, but mostly this rubber backing. If you look inside there, it might be kind of hard to see because I don't have a light, but it's all jammed up in the back with that rubber backing. So we're going to take it apart the rest of the way, this tubing and so forth, and clean it all out, and then retest the unit, and hopefully it'll be fixed. So you can see a little better here, this rubber bellows tube, whatever you want to call it, that connects from the bottom of the drum assembly over to the strainer and water pump. See all the crap that's in here. This is from rubber backing again on the carpet that she put in here, or floor mat, but it's jammed, packed inside there. So we gotta clean all this out, try to clean out as much of the stuff we can from inside the unit, and hopefully it'll work okay. So I went ahead and got this all rinsed out and cleaned out. Here's the water falling out of it, so it's not impacted anymore. There's just some moisture and bubbles or whatever. But anyway, we're gonna get the shop vac going here. Gonna clean out the drum inside there. You can kind of see the light down the very bottom right there where I've got this rubber tubing off, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, I'm sure there's still gonna be a lot of these particles trapped inside, you know, the inside of it. So we're gonna try to vacuum out. Also down here inside the case, vacuum it out. We're gonna go ahead and clean out the inside of this filter housing and clean out as much of this crap as we basically can. Now this back panel you may or may not have to take off. I took it off. There are screws all around the perimeter, pretty self-explanatory. A couple in the middle that I take off. I didn't have to take off this piece right here. Didn't have to loosen it at all. Just took the screws out of the bottom here, and it slid out afterwards. The top piece you may or may not have to take off as well. Just depends on how well you can get your hands in there to undo the attachments on the pump and so forth. And if you gotta take that black rubber corrugated tubing off from the drum to the pump, that might be a pain, because on mine the clamp was actually in the back. Let's see if you can see it. Maybe not. It's kind of down in there. But it's facing towards the back. So anyway, you're going to go put this back together and we're going to test it out. So it's all vacuumed out. We're going to do a quick test run with nothing in it, just to make sure if our housing here is going to leak, or if we see any water leaks on the inside and so forth. Then we'll kind of stop. But otherwise, let's check it out and see if it's going to work. By the way, I did this on warm cold, as you can see over here, so I can test both the hot and cold water. I expect it to fill and operate properly in that respect, because we didn't have any problem with it at that point. We're only having a problem with it with the actual draining cycle, where it's throwing the F02 code, basically telling us failure to drain and so forth. So we're going to run it, I'm going to check it and see if we got any water leaks or anything, and we'll see how it goes. So it is pumping the water out, as you can see. It's draining it down inside. I don't know if you can catch that where the water's at. It's kind of hard to see with the glass or plastic. Don't see any water leaks. Pump does sound a little bit noisy, but we'll see. Hopefully there still isn't a whole bunch of crap in it. May leave this cover off for a little while to run it a few times longer and verify, you know, if I gotta pull it apart and clean it out again. or so forth. But I don't know. The pump did make some noise before, but it could actually be worn now at this point. Of course, this unit's fairly old, so and so forth. But yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll run it and everything. If you gotta put that cover back on, it basically just slides up in, and there are 3 screws, one here, one in the middle, and one at the other end. That's all it is that holds the cover on. Very simple. So if you get the F02 code, possibly either it's just all clogged up and messed up inside, or you could have a bad pump and so forth as well. Could be many other things that could cause it, I suppose, but most commonly it's probably going to be a clog because it's mechanical. You are using it and the stuff builds up in the side of it and so forth. So anyway, till next time, hope you guys enjoyed the video and have fun fixing stuff.